My name is Jody Lilly, and I am here to do another Astro Goddess report today. So today is 11/11, November 11th, and that is considered an energy portal. And they say that the energy is sort of amplified during this period. And so I think we're all feeling a lot of energy these days. At this moment, we have Jupiter and Venus conjunct, sitting together in the sign of Scorpio. Venus is the goddess of love, and Jupiter is the ruler of the sign of Sagittarius and considered the great beneficent. And Jupiter expands what it touches. So when Venus and Jupiter get together, there's an amplification of love and beauty and aesthetics and sensuality, etc. And it's in the sign of Scorpio. So what does that mean? So Scorpio is the sign of sex, death, and rebirth. So we've got the goddess of love and the sign of sex, death, and rebirth. So they're actually opposites. Venus rules Taurus, which is opposite Scorpio. And so she's in her opposite sign. And they are complementary but opposite, where Venus is normally about, well, let's put it this way. So when Venus goes into another sign, it's like she's the goddess. So she assumes that persona of that sign. So Venus in Scorpio is like the mysterious goddess, she's dressed in black. She's, and sexy, she's got whatever sexy boots on, maybe a little whip or something. I don't know. But, she's in control, she's the in control goddess. My first astrology teacher used to talk about, I remember her saying Venus in Scorpio, for people that had Venus and Scorpio in their chart, in their natal chart, she'd say people with Venus and Scorpio don't have relationships, they take prisoners. And that was kind of it was a joke, but people with Venus in Scorpio tend to want to be in control of their relationships, and they don't get in unless they're serious. I mean, it's kind of all or nothing. It's do or die with Venus and Scorpio natally. And so right now, because we're passing through that trend, that energetic trend, it may feel like there's more intensity in your relationships. Venus rules relationships, period. And so it may feel like there's a little more intensity in your relationship, or a little more edge to things, or and with Jupiter there, a lot of these mysteries and these secrets are being revealed. So you can take it from there. But anyway, it's an interesting mix of energies. And, and we've already got all this crazy sexual Me Too phenomenon going on, where people are realizing what they've been, well, we're all realizing kind of this whole sexual manipulation and harassment and abuse that's been taking place for decades, really hundreds of years. Who knows how long it's been taking place? But in our society, it's a real epidemic. And finally, this Jupiter in Scorpio is helping to shine a light on that so that it can be released. And I like Venus being in there now. It's like the goddess is on board. She can help us to understand some of this stuff, and to, to bring love into love for ourselves, and, compassion for one another, for what we've been through, and for what it's done to our society. We have an opportunity to really change things. I keep saying this, but it's really true. We have an opportunity to change things now. So let's do that.